Hey everyone, Mark Schoendorf, attorney at law. Can you serve somebody a lawsuit over social media? Can you Facebook message somebody a lawsuit, and is that going to work in the courts? Well, Illinois Supreme Court just updated its rules, amended its rules, basically allowing you to do just that, which is kind of crazy. Let's talk about process servers for a second. What does it mean? So, everything in the law, you're entitled to notice before somebody does anything to you. It takes away your property or your money or tries to put you in jail, right? That's the whole notion of due process. And you are entitled to be served with notice of a lawsuit. There's very specific rules about serving someone for a lawsuit, and there always have been. And generally, you've had to hand somebody papers, and you see this in the movies sometimes, you've been served. Well, that does happen sometimes, and that's really important. And the court definitely thinks the best way to serve somebody with a lawsuit is to hand them papers. And if you can't actually hand them papers, but you know where they live, and you open the door and somebody who's at least, I think, 18 years old or 15 years old takes the papers, that is good for the court too. But, they prefer you to put it in their hand. But if you can't do either of those things, if you don't know where they live, there are other methods. Now, up until now, if you told the court, hey, I can't find this person, I've done all the searches I'm supposed to find, I've done all the searches I can to find out where this person lives, I don't know where they are, I've called family and friends, the court will let you do other things. Now, historically, you've been able to serve somebody by publication. So what that means is by putting a notice in a newspaper for 3 weeks in the county that you believe that they live in or where the lawsuit is pending. And if it's just in the newspaper, then that's legal notice, and which is kind of antiquated because that's, who opens up the newspaper and finds all the legal notices. But if you go there, you can see some interesting things. Anyway, but that is only does so much and doesn't really get you where you want to go. So the Illinois Supreme Court has also had rules where if you couldn't do any of that, you can also ask the court for special permission to try to serve somebody with, for example, sending it by certified mail, sending it to another, foreign country, things like that, to try to give them notice. And there are cases that say that's okay. But the new reality for the last 15, 20 years, of course, is everybody's on social media, everybody's on their phones, everybody's text messaging. And why can't I just email them, right? Why can't I just send them a message on Facebook? Well, now the Illinois Supreme Court has updated its rules that if you can show some sort of electronic means, it could be text message, it could be a social media account, it could be any sort of messaging system. If you can convince the court that the person you're trying to sue has been actively using that account and is likely to receive that information, then you can get special permission to serve somebody with a lawsuit. There are certain requirements of what it has to say and what it has to include, but if someone's, Facebook messaging you all the time, neener, you're never going to find me, guess what? Boop, you can go ahead and send them their lawsuit through a Facebook message, an Instagram message, a tweet, I suppose. This will be really interesting to see. This is a brand new rule, but now it's actually possible. So watch out, take care, have a good day, and if you have any questions, give me a call, Mark Schoendorf, 888-LAW-9008. That's 888-LAW-9008.